looking at cone hole, okay, the setup of this one, it's pretty similar, except instead of 4 people, you only have 2 opponents, not partners. So 2 opponents are going to actually stand on opposite sides of each other. Okay, you can see that the mouth of the cone is going to be facing towards you. And of course, one of the hula hoops is going to have a bag, not both of them. So you kind of see our setup right there. And then you can also see on the screen what it kind of looks like with a larger group. If you look to the right, you can see on our floor we've got matching colors. Blue against blue, red against red, just like you see up there. Yellow against yellow right here. You're just across from your opponent. Now the way we play this one, whoever wins rock, paper, scissors, of course, is going to pick up the bag, and they are going to toss first towards their opponent's hoop. Then, once that happens, the opponent is going to pick up the bag, and of course, they're going to toss it right back to you. And this is just going to go on and on, back and forth. Okay, just a quick reminder, because we don't toss all the time, just remember to face your target. Swing your arm all the way back. Which foot do you step with?
Opposite.
Always the opposite. Try to release right when you get to your waist, and of course, always follow through. Now, if the bag lands inside the hula hoop, just like you see right there. Let's take in mind, it's not very windy out here, but the wind is going to play a little bit of a factor when you toss, so you got to kind of keep that in mind. If it lands in the hoop, you receive what? You get 1 point if it lands inside the hoop anywhere. If it happens to lean up against the cone. So you can see what happened right there. It was able to stand up just like that. You get 3 points. And then finally, if it actually lands inside the mouth of the cone, you can see the boy put his head in there. Really good. You receive what? Now, you're going to keep this game going back and forth. You're going to continue to keep adding points until somebody is the first to get to what? Which, everybody say it with me, you are the
But I'm 10 years old, so technically I'm winning.
Congratulations. Now, if you have a winner, all you'll do is just switch sides. You'll go different spots. You're still going to play against the same partner. And of course, start back at 0 and play again. Now, rules of this game. Try your best to keep your feet in the correct position. I would say either toss from behind the hula hoop, which is probably the best because you have a straight shot at it. But if you want to scoot up a little bit, as long as your foot doesn't go past the front, you can toss from the side of it, which some of you may prefer that. Okay? This would be incorrect, boys, unless what?
Reach the hoop.
Unless what? You can't reach the hula hoop. Okay? And some of you may not be able to get that distance. So we don't need to have a debate about it. I would like to think 90% of you are totally fine being behind the hula hoop. The remaining 10 or 15%, if you know your opponent's having difficulty and they have to scoot up, don't make a big deal about it, okay? I'm assuming somebody's doing this because they can't reach the hoop. But if you can, please don't be in that position, okay? Use your better judgment on what is a point. In my opinion, I would say it's mostly in. I would say it's mostly out. What do we think about that one?
Yes. Half a point. I think yes.
So the idea is, again, we don't want to waste a bunch of time debating it. I would probably say just give them the point. It's only 1 point, okay? So we're not going to get the ruler and start measuring what's a point. Just kind of use your better judgment. Okay, and as the game moves along, so does the hula hoop as people are hitting it. I've got a piece of tape in the middle of the hoop where the cone needs to sit on, okay? If you happen to see the piece of tape is exposed, just please move the hula hoop. Okay, you want to make sure it's fair to your opponent. In fact, if I'm about to toss, I may just politely say, hey, can you adjust the hoop real quick? And no big deal. Just use your foot and make sure that the cone is obviously in the center each and every time. Okay? Coach, what if I have 9 points and I land it inside the cone? What is my score?
10.
No, it's not.
No.
It is 14, which means that I bust and I went over. If that's the case, you have to go back to what?
7.
So you have to exactly get 10 to win the game. So if you're losing 9-2, it doesn't necessarily mean you're out because they've got to hit exactly 1. versus challengers. Okay, setup of this one is still exactly the same. Okay, once again, you're going to be across from your opponent. We will not have partners this time. This is definitely going to be a 1v1. Okay, one side is going to be designated as the what? The champions. That's going to be the side that's closest to us. Now, don't get excited if you were over here, so we're all going to go back to different hoops. So if they're the champions, the other side is the what?
Challengers!
So we have a challenger side. That's going to be the group that has the beanbags, the group that's furthest away from us. Now you'll notice in their gym, they have a cone. For us, it's going to be the black chess piece that's right over here. It's on the challenger side, just like it is on the picture right there. That is going to be for the extra people, boys, the extra people to wait their turn to enter the game. Okay? Now the way we do this one, the challenger is going to toss first. That always happens every time. Okay? So the challenger side is going to toss, and then obviously the champion is going to pick it up and toss it right back to them. But here's the deal. We're not doing it after one toss. Because from that one toss, whoever receives the most points from that one single toss is the winner. Okay? If the challenger wins, they become the new what?
Champion.
Which I know I misspelled that. Don't hold it against me. You become the new Chamayan. Now, if you notice, this boy right here, he was the challenger. Notice that he's coming over to the champion side, and you'll notice that the champion is exiting and going to the cone to wait his or her turn. Okay? If the champion wins, of course, they remain the champ. So you can see, now it's our challenger that is taking off. The champion won. Now you may say, well, wait, does she get to toss again? No, because the champion always tosses second. So if they get more points, that's done. Okay, the champion always has a chance to cover the challenger. Okay, like what I mean is if the challenger gets 5 points, did they win the game? No, because the champion can still toss and at least tie them. So again, it's always challenger, then champion. Okay? Now, whoever loses is going to run one lap around the pavilion, and then they're going to wait at the end of the cone. So basically, this girl right here is at the very start of it. So she's going all the way around all the challengers. You notice she wraps around the back of the champions. And then, of course, once she gets around all the champions, she makes her way to, for us, the black chess piece over here, and that's where she'll wait her turn. From there, you'll begin looking for an empty challenger hoop. That's why I have it strategically placed over there, so whoever's first in line, they can pretty much see all the way down, and once a hoop is missing, then of course they know, oh, that's the one I'm going to now. Or, as you can see, he goes to that one, or the other thing is, you'll look for the existing or new champion waving their hand. So notice our champion right here. She's waving to whoever's at the chess piece, just so you're looking for two things. If you see them waving, go to that matching color, and that's who you're playing next, okay? If you're a champion, don't just stand there. If you have nobody to play, get their attention, okay? And then, of course, a new game is going to ensue against a new opponent. So we're just tossing back and forth, okay? All right, rules of this one. We've already said this, the challenger what?
Always start at the beginning.
So again, if you're the new champion and the beanbag's with you, just toss it back over for the new challenger to take their toss first, okay? So as you can see, she picks it up and then she gets started with it. Okay, now here's what a lot of you are probably thinking. Coach, what if the challenger tosses and they get a 0, and then the champion tosses and they get a 0? What do? Some of you, it may take you 10 or 12 tosses to finally get a winner. Okay, what I mean is just don't forget that no matter how many tosses it takes, the challenger goes first, then the champion goes second. Always give the champion a chance to either tie or...